Hello everyone, I am Rajeshwar Singh from Eigen Technologies Private Limited. These days everyone likes to control something even if he or she is not close to that particular thing. Let's say I am at my office and I want to control some device, some appliance or a thing from internet. To make this happen, my device should be capable of receiving data from the internet, a command from the internet, and sending some data back to the internet. Now this entire implementation is being referred to as Internet of Things. In this video, we are going to discuss about one such setup where we are going to control a device from our cell phone with the help of internet. Now we are going to make use of SenseNets platform, which is developed by Eigen Technologies Private Limited, to make this thing happen. Now SenseNets actually is a platform which enables a user to develop some routing protocols, implement routing protocols, use it as a test bed, and implement wireless sensor networks. Now let us discuss about the setup with the help of which we are going to achieve the entire implementation which we just have discussed. Let's say we have two areas. One is controller area, other is controlled area. Let us assume it is my office and this is my home. I am at my office with a cell phone which is connected to the internet, and I have a router at my home. I send some command from my cell phone to the router over internet. Now this router, after receiving the command from the cell phone, is going to forward it to a gateway. Now gateway, as the name suggests, should be capable of communicating between two different networks. Here it is communicating with LAN. Now LAN can be 802.11, which is wireless LAN, or Ethernet, and it is going to forward the data to the device which I am actually trying to control. Let us assume we have a network of devices which can be controlled from the internet. And I want to control this particular device, which is a bulb. Now the gateway at one side, it is communicating with 802.11 or 802.3, and on the other side it is communicating with 802.15.4. In our case, the gateway is a laptop. Now we need to understand that the device which is sending the command to control this bulb, it need not be a cell phone. It can be a tablet, or it can be a laptop. Now this device sends data to the router with the help of port forwarding. The data is being sent to this gateway, which is going to control this bulb. It can turn on or turn off the bulb. Now let us see the complete setup and how we implement this in reality. Here we are with the setup. I have this cell phone in my hand whose screen is projected on the wall. As you can see, the cell phone is currently connected to the 3G network and is not connected to the local Wi-Fi. We are going to send command with the help of this cell phone using this sample application developed by us to the router of the controlled area. As you can see, we have to enter the IP address. This IP address should be the IP address, the public IP address of the router in the controlled area. So the IP address is 120.59.64.128. We have to enter the port number, which is 4444. After entering it, I'll click on the port. Now we are done with the setup and we are supposed to send the commands now. The command to turn on the light is light on. I'll click on send. So you can see it turns on the bulb which is present over here. Now let me just turn off the light. I'll send light off to turn off the light and click on send. So the light has been turned off. Now let me explain the complete setup. Now we have the cell phone connected to the 3G. Once we send the command from our cell phone, it is being received by the router in the controlled area. Now this router, we know, forwards the data using port forwarding to the gateway. Now this setup that we have here acts as the gateway. The laptop is connected to the router and it is connected to this device, which actually is IEEE 802.15.4 device. Now we have a software which is running on the laptop. The software, it takes the command from the router and forwards it to the device. Now as we know, this device is 15.4 enabled device. It is going to send the command to the wireless network, which is based on IEEE 802.15.4. This command is received by this device here. Now the setup that we are having here, this is the demo setup. It's a sample setup. We can actually have a complete printed circuit board for this setup to have a proper connection. It's for the demonstration purpose. Now once the command is being received by this device here, using DIO, digital input output, it is going to turn on the MOSFET here, which is connected to one of the DIOs. Now once this MOSFET turns on, it is going to turn on the relay. It is going to activate the relay. The relay is in turn connected to the bulb here. Now once relay turns on, it will complete the AC circuit and the bulb will glow. Now let us try to control this particular bulb using some voice commands. Instead of sending a text, we'll try to send the command with the help of voice. Let me just enter the IP again. It's 120.59.64.128. Sorry. And the port number is 4444. Now instead of typing, I'll click on the microphone button, light on. We are having trouble with the network. Let us just try again. Okay, now let us just try to turn off the light again with the help of voice command. Light off. So we see that we can control the bulb with the voice commands as well. So if you have any query related to this particular setup, you can drop me an email on this particular email ID. It's rajeshwar@sensenuts.com. Thanks a lot for watching the video.